Self-love is not what you think it is. It's not being comfortable all the time. It's not avoiding hard conversations. It's not doing whatever feels good in the moment. Real self-love is much deeper than that. And once you understand it, your relationship with yourself changes forever. Stay with me, because this video is not about feeling good for 5 minutes. It's about building a life you respect. Most people misunderstand. So they think it means lowering standards. They think it means rest without effort. They think it means protecting themselves from discomfort. But that version of self-love slowly destroys confidence, because deep down, you know when you're lying to yourself. Real self-love is honesty. Honesty about where you are. Honesty about what you're avoiding. Honesty about what needs to change. And that honesty takes courage. Let me tell you something important. You do not hate yourself. If you truly hated yourself, you wouldn't feel disappointed. You wouldn't want better. You wouldn't feel this quiet frustration inside. That frustration is not it's self-respect trying to wake you up. Self-love begins the moment you stop abandoning yourself. Every time you say you'll do something and you don't, you break trust with yourself. Every time you ignore your needs, every time you stay in situations that drain you, every time you accept less than you deserve, you teach yourself that your feelings don't matter. And that slowly damages your confidence. Self-love is keeping promises to yourself, even the small ones. Especially the small ones, because confidence is built through evidence. And the strongest evidence is consistency. If this message feels personal, pause for a second. This channel exists for moments like this. Alpha Minute is about growth that lasts, not motivation that fades. If you want content that helps you respect yourself, not just feel inspired, subscribe now. Now let's talk about the hardest part of self-love: boundaries. Self-love means saying no without guilt. It means walking away without explaining everything. It means choosing peace over approval. And that's uncomfortable, because people may not like it. They may not understand it. They may resist the new version of you. But self-love is not about being liked. It's about being aligned. Aligned with your values. Aligned with your goals. Aligned with the person you are becoming. Here's the truth. You cannot hate yourself into becoming better, but you also cannot comfort yourself into growth. Self-love lives in the balance between compassion and discipline. It sounds like this: I accept myself where I am, but I refuse to stay here. That is self-love. It's forgiving yourself for past mistakes without repeating them. It's resting when you need rest, not when you want to escape. It's choosing effort today so tomorrow feels lighter. Now listen carefully. Self-love is not loud. It doesn't need to be posted. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't need permission. Self-love shows up quietly. When you go to sleep earlier, when you drink water instead of numbing yourself, when you train your body even when motivation is low, when you choose growth over comfort, that is real love. And here's the most powerful part: the way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. When you respect yourself, you stop chasing attention. You stop settling for less. You stop begging for validation, because you already gave it to yourself. This is where confidence comes from. Not from hype, not from perfection, from self-trust. And self-trust is built through self-love in action. If you're still listening, let me give you something practical. Tonight, do one thing that your future self will thank you for. 1. Not everything, not perfection. 1 intentional act of self-respect. That is how change starts. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt understood, subscribe to Alpha Minute. Because self-love is not a phase, it's a practice. And the people who practice it consistently build lives they are proud of. You are worthy of effort. You are worthy of growth. You are worthy of discipline and compassion. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. I'll see you in the next one.